Hello, hello, hello. This is Mirage, Halcyon Strats. I'm just going to be going over some basic shit that I want everybody to know and be ready to run when we're playing Mirage. I'm going to do T and CT side. I'm going to do basic defaults. Default executes onto the A and B sites, as well as some little knickknacks here and there for specific situations. Alright, let's begin. I'm going to start off with our default A execute. It's going to be thrown with a CT smoke, if I will throw it.
Throwing
A CT smoke. A jungle smoke,
laying down smoke,
and a stairs smoke. These everybody needs to know, by the way. My Mirage needs to know. Smokes to know. I missed the CT smoke. Gotta run a little further. Oh, and I missed. Okay, let me just retry those real quick. That's no bueno.
smoke,
No, it still might have been short.
throwing smoke,
Yeah. Well, I'm just not going far enough. There we go. Okay, so that was the jungle one. You have to take a little bit longer to set it up because it's really precise, but I just threw it very quickly. You guys should know the stairs one, and the CT one's there as well. It's not a very small step, it's just a little bit longer than a small step, so that one's a little bit harder to throw as well. But those are going to be the three smokes that we set. Our last nade that we need is our under Palace Molotov that the guy in Palace is going to be throwing. Always make sure when you're the guy in Palace, you're jumping over the up angle and peeking here before you get ready to throw the Molotov, because that can really throw a wrench in things if they gain Palace control while we're pushing out.
throwing fire,
And when you throw this, always make sure you're holding below, because if you hold right here,
incendiary,
sometimes it misses.
throwing fire,
You can't have it do that. So, as well as those nades, there's going to be a pot flash out. You can either throw it like this,
throwing flashbang,
or, you know, as
deploying
you put it up there.
flashbang,
That, and then if we have a spare Molotov, there's a couple different spots that we can use our leftover mollies, other than holding them for the retake.
incendiary out,
Sandwich
incendiary
on
out,
bench, because that's an easy spot to peek out right there through our smoke. It's going to be set there. Yeah, so those are intermittent Molotov. Oh, as well as a triple.
incendiary,
But that's a very checkable angle as well. So once we're taking the site, we're not going to have to worry about CT as much other than the jump up. I think that's about it. We can also use nades
throwing
beyond
a
our smoke
grenade,
behind that to keep the CT guy from trying to push through, to make him to get him on the edge. We can try to isolate one if he's left on site. So that's our A execute. Here's our standard B exec. There's only one smoke on this exec. The other one that's optional but not needed is a window, but we're going to have a pop flash that flashes window, so it's not 100% needed. Here's the smoke. You line up at the end of the antenna, up to the wire, and this is the arch smoke. I want to add in the left side arch smoke as well, but the one I knew isn't landing anymore. I think they added a new skybox, or, you know, tip out a skybox or something like that. Or wait. No, yeah, because that one doesn't land. You can get right through there. It's supposed to be right up here. But yeah, once we get that one figured out, we'll add that in there as well. But you throw the smoke there. That's the only smoke we're going to be throwing. That person is going to be the last person in, possibly the person that stays inside of apartments. More than likely the person that stays inside of apartments once we take the site, unless he's needed on site for some kind of trade. Other than that, the nades that we're throwing, there's going to be somebody that is watching underpass while we're setting up our nades. It's very crucial. We don't want to be flanked during that take. And once our take is in, this person is going to be taking out a smoke and having it popped, running through popped until he gets about to stairs. In case the Molotov goes down,
throwing fire,
this person put it out right there. So that's his job. Then there should be one person standing right about here, getting ready for the pop flash out window. Run here, get out to about there. and that pops. So that pops in, for window as well. So that's why the window smoke isn't exactly crucial, but that should flash off somebody holding from the open side of cat, somebody holding from bench, somebody holding from car, somebody holding from mid-site. So multiple angles that are going to be flashed that should allow us to get onto the site. And then other than that, the last people that are waiting, other than the smoke person, watching under, and flashbang, there should be at least 4 or at least 3 people on this take for those 3 spots. But if we have an extra one, he should be up here on bench, ready holding this angle, and then there can be another one here as well, waiting on the bar. So, 2 people left over right here. You can also have somebody pushed up all the way up here. Doesn't really matter. The last 2 guys are just trying not to, get wall banged, get picked, yada yada yada, giving away information. Let's see. Once we get onto site, the first nade I want thrown is Molotov into the window. A smoke here, or a Molotov here, whatever we gotta do. And then always before bomb goes down, need to check close up, need to check back pillar, and need to check empty pillar. Very, very, very crucial. Bomb gets killed going down way too many times, and those angles aren't checked. Very easy for a take to be just in the beginning and get completely shut down because somebody stops plant, and then chaos ensues. So that's that. Let's see here. Let's do our cat take real quick. This is a cat rush strat. It can be run on pistol round. I like running it on pistol round. I remember we did it yesterday. For those of you who were there. And we got anti-stratted on it. It was obviously completely on accident. They've probably never watched our demos, but and I don't think we've even run it before. But anyway, very simple. It's just a 2 smoke setup. You can use a Molotov or a 3rd smoke as well. This is the top mid cross. You throw that there, and then somebody gets up here and throws another one up there. Blocks off window. And a portion of, when you're pushing cat, it blocks off a portion of connector as well. Then you can also, I prefer getting a Molotov thrown here. But you can also throw a smoke. That works as well. And then it's just a cat rush. I mean, the first person in always has their gun out. Cannot have any nades up here because it is possible somebody's up here on cat waiting if they have the spawn. But the second person can have a flashbang out ready to flash for the take. Other than that, the only thing that needs to be checked is lettering. So that's our simple take there. All right, let me think. Here's our save strat. Full save, or just a pistol no armor buy. We've tried to run this one multiple times before. It can't be run if it's smoked or Molotoved off, unless you want to wait for them to clear, which we can do. But to throw them off guard. Essentially, all 5 people line up right here. As soon as the first person calls it, he slides in, goes right here. The next person should be here, next person here, next person here, and so on. Somebody up here. Just all shooting up at top mid. Hopefully able to catch someone off guard. That's very simple. Here's another one. Also an eco round strat. The person with the best spawn, so whoever spawned here, or here, here, whatever, whoever's the best one, buys a smoke, a flash, and a nade. Everybody else buys 1 nade. No pistols are needed, but you can run it on a buy round, or on, pistol armor, whatever. It's not 100% clear when it needs to be bought, but we can use it whenever. The only things that are thrown, a smoke. The first person in line keeps running. There's a flash. The smoke lands right here. It should be a little bit closer coming out this corner, but this isn't bad either. It's really just, eye in it. And then everybody gets out in the middle. Over the smoke. Throws a nade top mid. Make sure you don't short it. Always hold it up higher. You want to hold it up higher than you think you do. That might have been a little too high, but it's got to get back behind. And it's thrown behind boxes, I should mention that as well, not up top. Last thing, when the smoke is down, after you throw your nade, don't just turn back and run immediately, because we're going to have other people coming here that your nade could get blocked. So after you throw, just back up a little bit, wait for everybody else to throw theirs, and then go. We think that might be it for our first iteration of strats. we'll run through more later. We'll come up with more ideas, you know, and yeah. Only thing we got to work on is our defaults. We were having trouble with those yesterday, but that comes with experience, and we'll get that down. Yeah, just more communication. Everybody needs to know these, and peace.